So I had a Turo renter crack my tail light. This is how you change a tail light. Just take this panel off. Take this interior tray off. Take this piece off. And we gotta take this off. $10mm screw, loosen that. Take that off. Pop this out. You want to remove this screw to loosen the bumper. This bumper piece has to come off, not come off, but be loosened, because that white piece right there will catch, and you won't be able to take the tail light off because of that white locking piece. Yeah, we're gonna take this where they're stripping off. Take this little cap off. And you want to disconnect this. So this clip right here, if you push down, allows you to pull this piece out from there. And now this panel has to be removed. So we gotta take this piece off right here. There's plastic clips that clip this into the middle frame. Same thing, 10mm. Now we gotta take these pieces off. This trim was already busted from before, so normally it's a little harder to take off, but mine's easy. So if we look at the light inside, there should be 2 screws that need to be removed. There's one, and there's the second one. And you can see it on the replacement. One there, one there. 1mm, loosen that, and then you just use your fingers, take it off. It's a lot easier. Yep. And we got another 10mm further in, same thing. once that's done, they've got that clip right there. There's two clips. Right there, one right there. So these two clips are what's locking it in. There's one up there and one down there. At their locking pieces right there. You're going to squeeze it together like so while you're pulling outward on the taillight, and it'll pop out. So once you get that top one out, what you can do to prevent it from going back in is just putting some of these trim removal tools in the way so they won't go back in. Takes quite a bit of yanking, but eventually it'll come out. So there are some paint chip spots. You want to maybe cover these up. If you don't, eventually they'll rust. Gotta let it dry and come back in about maybe 15 minutes and respray again. New taillight pops into place real easy. And we gotta reconnect that connect. And we gotta put the 10mm nuts back in. So I got the nuts back in. And we're gonna put the interior trim back on, then the weather stripping. Then we gotta put that screw back in and the one back in there. After that and that go in, gotta tighten the bumper and put this screw back in. Reclip that and put that screw back in as well. Screws in, bumper realigned. That screws in. Put this trim back on. Put this little panel back on. Then this one. And lastly, we've got this one. Lock, lock. That's it.